And
Yo, what's going on, Team Nerd Herd? This is Jeff at Geek Driven, and we've got ErikThePhoenix here. We are going to be doing a trailer reaction. We haven't seen Spider-Man No Way Home yet, so this is going to be, I think this is our first trailer reaction, us two, right, on the channel.
Yep.
So I know Alonzo does a bunch of different trailer reaction kind of stuff with his pre-recorded shows, so hopefully we can do him some justice here.
Fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed.
Yeah. This is, I'm not the most tech savvy here, so we'll try to figure this out as we go along.
There we go. You guys are along for the ride.
Yeah. So okay, so let's see what we can do here. All right. So I think this is shared.
All right. I don't know about you, Jeff. I'm pretty excited, man.
Oh, I'm super excited. Yeah, let's talk about this before we actually get into it, right?
Yeah.
So
sure. Do it.
So the rumors were they weren't going to show a trailer to Spider-Man.
That's right.
And I definitely said that would be a terrible business mistake.
Agreed.
And on top of that, it would just be unheard of as well, because a tentpole movie for a studio like Sony, you don't show a trailer. You're
you're asking for heat on the other side for sure.
Right.
Sure.
I mean, what do you think if they didn't show a trailer? Would you be even would you think there was something weird?
I would definitely think that something fishy was going on. Like either they're pushing back production or they're thinking about either scrapping, which again, that's a real far-fetched thing, but to not have a trailer for such a big character, especially, when there's been trailers for the other ones, it just would not have fit, in line with everything else.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. And now I'm glad that CinemaCon has happened and the predictions were on the mark, and now we have the trailer. So with that said, let's watch it. I'm excited.
Let's get into it, brother. Let's get into it, man.
Don't know what we're gonna get into, but whatever it is, it's gonna be a bunch of good Spidey goodness.
That's right.
All right, here we go.
Let's play it, man.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
Can we just stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows, you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record, I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man? Now everybody knows.
Wow.
But this isn't about me. This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
So, Peter, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, it's safe to have the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay, Steven.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
When Mysterio revealed my identity, my entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Strange. Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Fine. I won't.
So the arrogance of Doctor Strange.
I know,
Parker, dude. Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone? Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my God, Ned. He's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should really stop talking.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This happened?
We tampered with the stability of space-time. Multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. The problem is you trying to live two different lives.
Oh,
The longer you do it,
Damn.
the more dangerous it becomes.
oh.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Hello, Peter.
Oh, come on, man. Just a bit more. Just a bit more. Oh,
Oh, that was
man.
it. That was it. All right.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, to fit all of that in a couple of minutes is just incredible.
And they,
Incredible.
I don't even know if they really gave away the story either. Like, they gave us bits,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if it's like necessarily the whole. I think that we're missing at least half the movie.
Big time. Big
Right.
time, without question.
Yeah, because I think some people had thought, oh, you know, they didn't think they were going to deal with his identity crisis, you know, going into the next movie. They thought maybe, oh, it's a small thing. They might deal with it off screen. And I'm like, obviously in this movie trailer, it's the main focus.
Yeah, I love how how they're exploiting that. You know, I mean, like how what you're saying is like they went from one end to just the complete opposite, and now this is like a big, you know, it's the catalyst for everything of what's going on.
It's almost like so the way Feige has been doing things, you know, he takes little bits of pieces from the comics and then he kind of mixes it into the MCU and then puts his own twist on them. Yeah. This is almost so we got the introduction of him in Civil War, right? And during Civil War, his identity was revealed. He revealed himself to the world. And then he had this whole world of trouble, you know, One More Day, you know, the whole Mephisto thing. So, I mean, he wanted to change it. So this is, I think that storyline is going to be a part of this storyline that looks like it. You take out Mephisto and you put in Doctor Strange, right?
Yeah,
no Mephistos.
Yeah, at least not yet, right?
No, not yet. Not until the world can accept a devil on the screen. But yeah, I think. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm completely thrilled that we saw the Green Goblin's little pumpkin bomb.
Yeah,
we saw Doc Ock. Oh my gosh, we actually saw Doc Ock, and he was de-aged.
Yes,
because Alfred Molina is in his 50s, 60s. So he looks kind of just like how he did when he came out of Amazing Spider-Man 2, or was it Spider-Man 2?
Yes, Spider-Man 2. Right. Yeah, I mean, they made him look fantastic, man. I mean, and just him saying like, you know, hello, Peter, like it just had that nostalgic, you know, it just brought me back to, you know, Tobey Maguire days right there. You know, I mean, that was the movie. You know,
I mean, so we saw the Green Goblin's pumpkin bomb. We saw the Doc Ock there.
Yeah.
We didn't see, at least I didn't see it. I didn't see Electro.
No.
Okay.
But
we know he's in the movie because he did say that he was in the movie, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, unconfirmed still, I think, by Marvel and Sony, but I mean, when the guy comes out and says he's on social media, he's in the movie.
Yeah, blatantly.
Right, and he's not the only one. Alfred Molina also said he was in the movie, and it's true. It's true as true can be.
Yeah.
And then, so with all that said, do you think we're going to see Garfield, and do you think we are going to see Maguire?
So But where my heart lies, like honestly, I'm hoping that that would be something that we would see. I mean, every fan of Spider-Man, even if you're not, I think, a little bit of you would probably want to see some sort of collab amongst the Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Especially if we're getting all these, villains kind of coming in. Like they might give a surprise and drop like another one to kind of like lead towards like a Sinister Six kind of deal or something. But the skeptic in me honestly thinks that they're going to hold back and they're just going to keep Holland just riding solo as the Spider-Man and just taking down the Doc Ock and Green Goblin, Electro if he's since he's going to be in there, and him teaming up with Strange.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think, man?
It's a little bit harder. I think the way that Marvel's probably going to play it is because of the way they set up this trailer, where they actually did reveal that the Green Goblin is involved, and that Doc Ock is definitely in the movie.
Yeah.
So and again, we've heard that Electro is going to be in the movie. I have a feeling that we're going to get like the first 2/3 of the movie without any other Spider-Man.
Okay.
And then it's possible that we would get them in the third act. Maybe even closing at the second act and going into the third act, we might be introduced to them.
Mm-hmm.
I only think that because this is setting up the whole Sinister Six, multiversal Sinister Six is setting up a, the multiverse, Spider-Man's multiverse, the Spider-Verse in live action.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So the whole, because you knew that when Spider-Man was going to, like, all the rumors were Spider-Man was going to go to Doctor Strange. He was going to ask him, "Can you please reverse what's going on? I want my identity still intact." But then we knew that he would mess it up.
Yeah.
So,
in classic fashion at that too.
Absolutely classic. It's one of those things where, like Doctor Strange is teaching this young kid where he goes, "Okay, you got to concentrate, you got to focus." And this kid is all over the place.
Yeah,
typical Peter Parker style, indecisive, worried about people.
Mm-hmm.
And
right.
it just got in the way of the spell.
Classic. You can't. It's just typical Parker. That's basically is typical Parker right there.
And here's the funnier thing is actually Doctor Strange is like it's supposed to be like one of the veterans, right, of all the superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so arrogant that he's like, I could do it.
Yeah.
Wong warned me, but I can still do it.
I know, dude. He's thinking that, like, I'm Sorcerer Supreme. I can do this simple spell. Wong, you don't know what you're tripping. You're tripping.
Go on vacation.
Exactly. Go through the portal.
Oh man, it's gonna be fun. The whole multiverse thing. I think we're gonna see multiple villains. I think what they showed us, just the two villains alone, means that there's so much more for them to show us. Because if they were willing to show us two major characters that we had just been hearing rumors of, it was never confirmed that Green Goblin was going to be it. It was really never confirmed that Doc Ock was in it. It was just, these people were being interviewed and they were spilling some secrets, and now it's confirmed.
Yeah, now we have it, So, I mean, I think just, kind of piggybacking on what you're saying is that they're just, I mean, this is what a good trailer does. It teases, right? It definitely is having viewers like us, fans like us, thinking of endless possibilities. You know what I mean? And this is this is the perfect way. This trailer just did it. You know what I mean? It's getting us to think like, who else, what other possibilities are we going to be able to have? Are we going to see?
Yeah. The way these trailers usually work too is usually they give out a teaser trailer. Mm-hmm. I don't even want to say that was a teaser trailer because that was like 3 minutes long. And usually a teaser trailer is like a minute and a half.
True.
So they might have skipped the teaser because of CinemaCon and just gave us the first full trailer. And I, what do you think? Do you think we'll get more trailers?
There's a possibility. I think we might get one more. Maybe having just different sequences in that. I don't know that they're gonna. After seeing this trailer, I don't know if they're gonna reveal anything more unless they really want to give certain aspects of the movie away, certain things that are obviously going to put, butts in seats, like not that they really have to do that because it's Spider-Man, but it would definitely promote people to actually go into, the movie theaters to actually see some of it, versus, if it's going to be, streaming, which I'm sure at some point, like most movies are. I mean, it's a brilliant business strategy. Why wouldn't they want to do that too? But, I think that if they were to give us a little bit more of a trailer that, which I think they would be able to work it in so that we're still having this same feeling that we have now, just in a different trailer. And it's still going to have that same thought. Like, what else are they going to do? Who else are they going to put in? What are your thoughts, Jeff? What are you thinking about?
I think it's, if they were willing to put out this trailer, which is, if you think about it, it's about 4 months before the movie comes out. Mm-hmm. This is actually the right timing. There's nothing different than, that's unusual. Obviously, we're in a world, we live in a world now that we're a bit spoiled, where we get these teasers like 6 months ahead of time sometimes. Mm-hmm. We've had cons, so of course we're going to get all these little teasers of movies that are coming up like months and months down the line.
Right.
There are no cons right now, so things are a little different. So the way the movies work, I think this was on time. There was nothing extraordinary about the timing of the trailer. And so I honestly think we're going to get trailers like normal. We're going to get our TV spots, little snippets from this trailer, pulling from this trailer. And then we're going to get probably a new trailer eventually. I would probably say even in a month and a half, we could possibly get another trailer. And then I would think they would really hype it up right before Eternals.
Right. That would be perfect.
So, and I think we should just, I know people are going to go, oh, well, they show too much, or there'd be other people like, oh, I don't understand what this movie's about, right? From the trailer. Yeah. Guess what? That's what the trailer is supposed to be about. It's supposed to make you ask more questions. The first trailer is not supposed to give you the whole kit and caboodle,
Right. That's true.
So let's hope that they keep coming out with these trailers. Don't overshow us, because at this point I think we get in the gist of like the multiverse having a big part of this movie, and all the rumors that are already out there. I don't think we're gonna need too much to show us. Don't show us the Green Goblin. I don't want to see him.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Electro at this point now. because they already said that the rumors were he's going to look different. So I want to see it in the movie. Mm-hmm. If there are other villains, quote unquote, like other multiversal Sinister Six members, I kind of don't want to see them either. If you're going to tease them, right? Like a leg that stomped on the ground that was Rhino's, or something like that. Don't show me him, but give me like the little tease go, I kind of don't want to see. I kind of don't want to know about the plot either, even though we get the gist of like the beginning of it, but it turns into more obviously because of the multiversal stuff. Right. So I really don't want to know too much more about that either, and I'm hoping we kind of see maybe Wanda or at the end in a post-credit scene, and I want it to. I wonder if it'll also connect to the Venom Morbius world.
Yeah, that is something for me, like in the back of my head. When you were talking about introducing other, like Sinister Six characters or other just villains of Spider-Man just from other universes that are just not in this particular timeline, right? That is something that I was thinking of, because like what a trip that would be, just to have at the very tail end, you know what I mean, seeing, you know, some of the symbiotes just kind of coming through or something or other, you know, like that would be mind blowing.
I would freak the hell out if that happened, because that means they get a chance to do it right.
Yes.
You know, like
yes.
I'm sorry, Sony, but Marvel just knows how to do superhero movies.
Preach, dude, preach.
And you know what? Venom's not bad. It's not a bad movie. It's actually fun. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
But when you grow up with Spider-Man and Venom, that connection is so strong that
huge.
You get a disconnect when you watch Venom and there's no Spider-Man. So
true.
They can rectify that now.
100%, man. I mean, it's cool that throughout the years they've been able to kind of highlight different villains of Spider-Man, but just like what you said, when people think of Spider-Man, who's the person like along with him that they end up thinking, you know, his opposite, they think of Venom, you know?
Exactly. And especially in the Marvel world, you know, it's always about like you as the hero and then basically a counterpart that's like the opposite of you.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. But similar.
Yes, exactly.
So, I mean, that's happened throughout all Marvel hero books. And so, and that's Venom to Spider-Man.
Yes.
So
agreed. 100%, man.
So I'm excited again. Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Doctor Strange. You got Ned Leeds. You got Mary MJ. I don't want to call her Mary Jane.
Yeah.
She's MJ.
The MJ.
And then I did notice one thing. So there was, I think he was in the classroom, and he was looking up, and he saw these orange bobbled like figures that were glowing,
like witch-like figures,
like a hobgoblin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, there's some hints here already that there's going to be characters that might be changing, costumes here.
Yep.
Instead of being the nerd, someone might become a hobgoblin and inspired by the Green Goblin that we just saw, the pumpkin bomb from. So,
yep.
So excited. Excited.
Yeah, everything is up in the air, but like what you said, they've been leaving breadcrumbs, you know what I mean? And like I think Marvel just does that, you know what I mean? They just know how to put things strategically with the trailers just to get fans, especially observant fans like yourself, my friend, to really notice that and highlight it and then just get it up for a discussion, man.
I can't wait to watch this again.
Man, I'm on board. I'm on board too, yeah.
Oh man. So with that said, we're gonna close out our first trailer reaction to Spider-Man No Way Home.
That's right, Spider-Man.
Yeah, we got a little Green Goblin action, So for this one, we're gonna say it a little different.
Okay.
If you want to do it right, watch what you like.
Boom, love it.
You guys have a good one.
Peace
See you
out,
on the flip.